Yo, what's up? In this video, I'm gonna talk more about Nelly and expose his real purpose on going on First Take. Well, another purpose on going on First Take that day. Now, I did a video dismantling everything that Kobe hater Nelly said. And you know, cause the Kobe haters, they were coming to me saying that Nelly exposed Kobe and he owns Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith, which is false. You know, and I looked at the video first, unlike some people. I looked at it first, wrote down all his little points, and I broke every single one of those points down. Y'all Kobe haters, y'all know I did too, cause y'all couldn't really say nothing. You know. But you know, throughout that little failure of this of trying to expose Skip Bayless that Nelly was trying to do, I guess, you know, he kept bringing up how great Scottie Pippen James. And you know, his main purpose was to go in there and defend his friend Dwight by bashing Kobe and making up garbage about Kobe. The second thing he kept bringing up is how great Scottie Pippen James is. How great he is. How great he is. Now, the link to the article that I'm talking about is in the description box. Kind of find out, you know, I knew it was something though. Now, I know he was the white best friend, but, you know, some of the stuff he was saying about Scottie Pippen James sounded a lot like the same rhetoric that Ryan talk about on my videos. Rob, Mr. Pure TAC, Isaiah 91 something, the same guy who made that failed stupid video talking about Michael Jordan make mistakes too, and showed some game when Michael Jordan just got back in the league by 3 days ago. You know, he trying to compare that to LeBron choking, which was a joke. He sounded like, you know, when Nelly was up there, he sounded a lot like all of them, Jerry James, you know, oh, he better than Michael Jordan now, you know, he better than Kobe now, and all of that garbage Jerry was talking about. The same garbage that Lamont tried to do a claim he was going to do. By the way, Lamont, you said that you were going to make a video exposing my arguments and dismantling it. Even after Scottie Pippen James won another championship due to Ray Allen and Dwayne Wade, you still don't have this video up. Because you know you can't dismantle anything I say about Scottie Pippen James. That's why you think because he won that title, you think, oh, that's enough exposure, which is false. I broke down why they won. So, what the video ain't Lamont, it been months, you know, because you can't. But anyway, Nelly sounded like all of them. And if you look at that link, you'll see why. Nelly is really a LeBron lover. He's the Dwight Howard best friend or whatever, but he also a LeBron lover, you know. And if you read the article, he making some Scottie Pippen James shoes or something, some limited edition Scottie Pippen James shoes. I knew it was something. You know. Throughout the Dwight Howard defending on that show, that First Take episode, the Kobe hating, and he was also LeBron loving, like Rob and Lamont, and he nothing more than a LeBron lover. He making some ugly yellow LeBron shoes with Cheerios or something. It's 250 of them available. See, he will promote, just like Lamont and Ryan and Jerry do, defending Scottie Pippen James, and he had an agenda. Because he's a LeBron lover, just like Lamont and Ryan and Rob and them. Making those shoes, okay? If you want to be a choker, you wear them shoes, you know. Listen, Nelly, like I said, you a washed up rapper I don't remember anything you done after 2004. You know, people go look it up and write down something, but you don't think anything. Last time I remember you relevant, and when you playing them with that football movie, when they were playing football in prison, So your little opportunity to try to expose and Trump. Listen, only person that trumps Skip Bayless, because Skip Bayless is pretty much undefeated. I'm undefeated. He lost against Mark Cuban, exposed him. Well, he really exposed him because he can't be exposed. Mark Cuban owned him, and I can't think of nobody else. Kobe haters, LeBron lovers, Tebow haters, they'll say that Sherman did, Nelly did, they'll think they did it because they just were screaming and stuff. But they don't know how to debate anyway, so so they don't know what it is. What is what? Now Terrell Suggs did on Skip Bayless. Why and how? By winning the Super Bowl. Skip Bayless was dissing Terrell Suggs by they ain't gonna win the Super Bowl. And they did, so he owned them. Not Nelly, not Richard Sherman, okay? So I expose Nelly Moore. He nothing more than a Dwight Howard close friend, aka a LeBron Lover. It all makes sense now, LeBron is a follower. Dwight Howard is a follower. They both chokers. They ain't leaders. They ain't winners. So they all the same. That's why Nelly defend him. Cause he ain't a winner. He's a choker. You saw him on he was on that ESPN that's not ESPN NBA, the celebrity game. Then he got shoot by Bow Wow or Justin Bieber. It all making sense now. Only a choker and a person and a person with the same mindset as Scottie Pippen James and Dwight Howard will get shook, crossed over by Justin Bieber or Bow Wow. Either one of them horrible. I think it probably was the guy from Malcolm in the Middle. It was somebody, a child star. And LeBron and the white side, they say, he falling in pressure situation just like us. Let's be his friend. And this all makes sense. Now he making with them ugly shoes. He making those ugly shoes that nobody go buy but LeBron lovers. And before I go, I know y'all mind are blown by this video, by this exposure of Nelly as a LeBron lover. I guarantee you after this video, Ryan, Rob, LeJerry, Lamont, Isaiah, Mr. Purtier, see if they got Twitters, they go on there and follow Nelly. I think if you check their Twitter, the only person they following is LeBron. Of course, LeBron, Scottie Pippen, James, of course. And Nelly, that's it. And Richard Sherman and those are the only people they follow. Cause they LeBron lovers. Okay, on Twitter. Especially Jerry. Now before I go, let me end it with this. I was at GameStop the other day to pick up Splinter Cell. The girl at the register, she go, as you know how they try to make you pre-order stuff. And man, the GameStop was disgusting to look at anyway. All them Scottie Pippen James promo posters. She got the nerve to ask me, you want to reserve it? And I said, no, not at this time. And she said, what about the new 2K14 basketball game, NBA 2K? And I said, no, you know, if you reserve now, you'll get a exclusive King James pack. You know, DLC with shoes and a jersey in the game or something. And I said, nah, I ain't a fan of LeBron, you know. And she said, she looked at me like I was crazy. She said, you ain't no fan of LeBron. And she gonna ask why. I said, man, LeBron James is a role player, okay? That's why. I hope that answers your question. LeBron James is a role player. Why would I put down money? You know, first of all, why y'all call it king? He not a king, he's a follower. Why y'all call him King James? You know, bugs me, for one. Two, he's a role player. You know, what y'all gonna have for 2K15? Download the, I don't know. Download, think of a role player. Download the Jared Dudley DLC pack. Cause they both role players. LeBron is a glorified role player. You know. So I just said, look, I ain't a fan of LeBron. LeBron nothing more than a glorified role player. And he's a follower. Okay. She looked at me like I said I worship the devil. That's how she looked at me. She probably was a Lebron lover and a fake Heat fan. So she, you know, she just looked at me like I was crazy. And I just stand my ground. LeBron James is a role player. So I hope there's enough truth for y'all. I know y'all LeBron lovers and Kobe haters can't handle it. You know, but oh yeah, and before I go, I guess this is gonna be more. Kobe did a video the other weekend. He jumped there in the pool from 40 feet. And he's showing y'all Kobe haters that he's back. And he's ready to win the title this year. Y'all got scared. Jared, boy, he gonna text me talking about, oh man, that idiot Kobe. He ain't 100%. You know, trying to be in denial. Cause he know Kobe gonna be ready. You know, cause y'all LeBron, once y'all saw that video of Kobe diving in that pool and running on that running on that treadmill, y'all got scared, boy. Boy, y'all got scared, boy. Y'all were trembling in y'all boots. Cause y'all know. Y'all thought it was going to be good. Y'all thought Kobe going to be out for half of the season. And LeBron, Scottie Pippen, James could beat sorry teams. You know. But he's back. He jumped in that pool. He don't look like any person that injured to me. And he was running that treadmill. He is ready. He got rid of that garbage, Dwight Howard, that was holding the team back, that prevented them to win the title. And he's ready. You saw it in that video. Y'all Kobe haters gonna make some stupid comments, some dumb argument. And he coming back to take his throne and to win his 6th title and to be right there with Jordan. He's the closest thing to Jordan. More than LeBron will ever be. You know, because he didn't follow Wade or anybody else to titles. And that's pretty much it. LeBron is a role player. I told that female at GameStop the truth about Scottie Pippen James, and she couldn't do nothing but just sit there and take it. You know, if that was Legera or Lamont at that GameStop, they probably would have started crying as a, how could you say LeBron is a role player? Look at this thing, he won the title. So with that said, that's it.